Hello everyone, my name is Prime and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator, here with the third part of the long haul series. So I've got a lot to explain. Obviously there's been a lot that's happening right now, and obviously where you're watching it, right now I am probably scrambling to create a video because the map has been just released. But obviously I've got a lot to explain with what happened with this long haul series and why certain things were going. But we're here in La Cruz and we're going to be heading to Hobbs, like I said, to our final leg. So why don't I get going and then I'll start explaining myself. So let's get the truck all started up and going. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm going to be honest, I am kind of shocked at how quickly things happened here, and I'll just get on our way here. It's raining out, so at least we get to see some action with the wipers and stuff like that. I did rest, just for those who are wondering. I decided I'd rest, so it's about just after 7 o'clock in the morning, so that's all good here. So yeah, this long haul series kind of took a big sucker punch to the gut, or at least I did, technically, because it turns out SES Software was even more on their game than I had anticipated, and they released, obviously the release date of, is today, of the map, so right now I am working on it. And I've been kind of, so this series, so this is actually being recorded a day prior to you guys seeing it. I apologize for yesterday. So yesterday was crazy. Obviously, I had Wreckfest in the morning, and then the second part of this in the afternoon, and then this today, because I am working on obviously a map tour and some stuff that is going to be coming out. Hopefully the map tour can be out for tomorrow. Not sure. May even be out this evening. It depends on how long it is and how well my internet works for me. But yeah, I apologize for the kind of cramness of this. And in Saturday's upload, I'm going to probably do just it won't be a Prime Logistics, I don't think. I think it will be just a journey in Idaho. That's, as far as I know, that's what I'm going to actually record as soon as I can. Obviously, as soon as the map comes out and as soon as the map tour is done, that's going to be what happens. So yeah, I apologize for kind of the cramness of this. There's been so much happening. I've had so many views on the channel, so many new subscribers. I was busy the latter part of last week and a little bit into this week, and that's why I had to pre-record a video or two, and that has unfortunately cost me more than I was anticipating, due to the fact that you guys are incredible, and with views and support and all that stuff, and SES decided to pull this out of nowhere. I thought it was going to be later into the months that Idaho was coming out. Now, I'm not complaining, but all that means is that I've just got a lot more work to do on my hand, and so that's not a big deal, obviously. So this episode, that's why obviously the title is what it was. That's kind of an explanation on my part of what's happening here, because I didn't want to just end this, because I had started this journey and I already had the episodes up, and it took like a year to upload the last two, so I figured let's just complete it strong. The prime timers don't quit. I'm obvious. I want to lead by example, so I'm just continuing on here. So yeah, obviously this is on the beta, because Idaho hasn't been released yet, and they haven't released the full beta yet. Now, knowing my luck, it will probably be tomorrow, as in the day after I'm recording this, or within hours, because that's happened before too. So obviously this is beta, but it's so late beta that really you're not going to be able to tell a difference. And obviously then Idaho, I'll be doing all the stuff on there, so be sure to stick around for all that, because that's going to be really fun. So yeah, this latter part of the week is very busy, just with the whole upload thing. Hence the title. Whoa, no, 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 no. Yeah. I think I may have hit a setting. Because it shouldn't have tipped like that. Let's just go here. Where is it? Brake, trailer stability, truck stability. Normally I have it up just a little bit more just because of my wheel. Let's do that. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, well, how much damage did we suffer? 2% on the cargo itself, so we are going to get dinged a bit. But luckily this was a big enough delivery. Our Kenworth is pretty strong to be able to withstand that. It's still running fine. I don't think there's too much damage to the truck. Well, 13%, so we'll have to get it fixed. Hopefully I don't get called into a way station. Actually, why don't I just go on the map now? And let's see where we're going here. Oh, we're going to be driving right by a repair center. Well, handy that. I'll just do that there then. Man, that's what happens when they start talking and ranting. But yeah, so again, I can't say this enough. I apologize for the kind of weird scheduling here. You had like a weird gap between 1 and 2, and then 2 and 3 are like right back-to-back days, and you've got 2 uploads in one day, and that's why RIP upload schedule. Yeah, there's nothing else I can say. I'm just sorry. Yeah, it's just, yeah, there's nothing I could do. I can't control when SES release stuff, and I'm not going to complain ever about them releasing an expansion like that, and they can do it whenever they want, and I'll work around it. So that is what I am going to do. So yeah, the next few days are going to be pretty busy, and there's going to be a lot of content coming out from my channel. So yeah, be sure to watch out for all that, because that's going to be very exciting times. I would also like to thank you guys so much for the rapid growth and support on the channel. Now, I say that basically every episode, and you're probably getting tired, so I'll try and stop. But it is true. I legitimately woke up the one day, looked at, just like, oh, I'll turn on, you know, check how this channel's doing and stuff. Gained 10 subscribers overnight. I mean, come on, people. I mean, that is unreal. Now, I don't even know. Honestly, with my luck, I've had times where I say, like, thank you for X amount of subscribers, and by the time this video comes out, I've got, like, double it. That happened earlier on in the channel. So, obviously, we're getting so close to the 100 mark. Like, we're only now, at the time of recording this, like, 6 subs away from the 100 mark. So obviously at that point there's a ton of the 100 sub special I have planned is massive. So many big announcements, so many cool things, or huge thing. So obviously when that hits, it will be actually a premiere on the channel. I won't be just doing the normal function or a normal uploady thing. It will be a physical premiere, so you should get a notification and stuff whenever that's happening. Hopefully YouTube holds up for me. And yeah, so it's going to be a whole-on deal, huge announcements. I'm not going to go any further than that, because obviously you'll have to wait and see for that, because it is going to be huge. And it also means that in the midst of all this craziness, I have to kind of keep working on that, or at least a plan for it, because I don't have a whole lot of time at the rate we're growing, which is absurd. But I'm not going to complain. I'll take it any chance I get, because I mean, it's life-changing, legitimately. So I can't thank you guys enough for that. And we're gonna hit a red light here, aren't we? I think we are. Yeah, we are. Oh well. So we did get damaged. Oh well. I mean, big whoop. It's not the end of the world, is it? But yeah. So obviously Saturday's upload, as far as I have planned, is going to be a journey from going through Idaho. It's going to be from one point in Idaho to the other. Let me know down in the description what kind of truck did you want me to drive off. It has to be obviously base game. Do you want me to do a Peterbilt, Kenworth International, or Mac? I was thinking of doing the Mac just because it's the newest truck, newest expansion, la-di-da-da there. And I haven't driven it a whole lot, and I'm going to get over into the left lane here so I can actually go into the repair center, which I think is actually a dealership, isn't it? Oh, it is. It's an international dealer. Well, we're just going to roll up here and nonchalantly repair our truck. International truck dealer discovered. Perfect. So yeah, hopefully International has some Kenworth parts. Let's see how painful this is going to be. Service. Oh, it's actually not that bad because we do have a coin insurance apparently. So it's not actually the end of the world there. So let's go ahead and spin back around here and get going back out. That was pretty quick and simple. But yeah, so I'm thinking of doing a Mac anthem just because obviously it's a new game or new truck to the game, and haven't driven it a ton. But saying that, I haven't driven the International that much either, the Lone Star. So let me know what you guys think of that. And yeah, I'll be doing just a journey from, I'm thinking, well, it's going to be basically set north to south or south to north. It's going to be right up through the state. At least that's the plan. Whether that actually happens or not, obviously we'll see, but we'll give it a try. So yeah, it will be an ATS showcase, obviously, with the map tour and the little journey there. It's not going to be a Prime Logistics episode, so for a first time we're not going to have a Prime Logistics on a Saturday, but saying that, we've had it for every Saturday since I've started this series, plus some with the when I used to do some Wednesday uploads with it, and obviously my past long haul and this long haul, which has been just a complete wreck to my upload schedule. So yeah, it's going to be just a little bit different this weekend, and then obviously keep an eye out for notifications on the 100 sub special, because it's nearing in very quick, and I'm gonna have to brake hard. It's nearing in very, very quick, and that's going to be a huge release whenever that happens. And I'm over the line, but I don't really care at this point. But yeah, so let's just click on the map here while we're at the red light. So we're not too far away now from Hobbs, which is, well, I guess we haven't gone that far, but we just need to get back on the highway and do some driving here. So we're not just stuck here. So hopefully, I said this earlier, but hopefully everyone is doing well. I do mean it. Obviously you can tell I'm starting to kind of run out of things to talk about already, because, well, I don't want to jinx myself by saying something, because, well, obviously right now I am probably, while you guys are watching this video, if you're watching it on the day of that this comes out on Thursday, I am probably recording my brains out here with a little bit of a map tour, and if I can actually get a handle on the whole journey thing, that will be happening as well. And I don't have to wait. Yes, I don't have to wait. Perfect. Let's just roll through here. No one coming there. PGO, ride the curb just because. So yeah, I'm probably very busy as I'm when you're watching this, but obviously it's all good things, because we finally get to have a new map here or a new map extension here in ATS, which is always great. And I've been reading a lot of your comments, which are very nice to see finally. Lots of comments on what you think, especially with like what are coming after Colorado and what states are coming after Colorado and Idaho. Obviously there's a lot of talk with Texas, and hoping that it's coming soon and stuff like that. And there's been a few comments saying, well, honestly, we've got 2 maps this year and a new truck, or this fall. I don't mind waiting a while for Texas, which makes sense. Texas is huge. Now, I know we all want states, coming in. Like, SCS are doing very well at bringing states in efficiently and quickly with their absurd quality. Absurd in a great way. And obviously Texas is the biggest state, or it should be, as far as I know. Everything's bigger in Texas, and there's a lot to cover. Huge diversity in landscapes, depending on where you are geographically in Texas, and there's a lot that they can do with it. And so I think they're just going to take their time with it, especially now. I know there's some other ones that kind of bordering, you know, Idaho and Colorado along that kind of eastern wall they've created here, and obviously that'd be nice if they were to kind of fill that in the meantime. But obviously when Texas comes out, when Texas comes out, I'm hoping we get ownable tanker trailers. Now I could be surprised, or maybe they've said something and I'm completely forgetting, which is a huge chance. I'd love to see that come out, because Texas is huge in oil, obviously, in their refineries. So they've kind of in each map extension and update kind of bringing new things here and there, new trailers, new this and that, depending on what state they're at. And I would love to see a new trailer for the ownable tankers, because that's just something that's a really standard trailer you see all the time. It's fuel is something we always need, but I can't believe they haven't actually put it in the game yet, but obviously that is still to come. And my word, look at this canyon wall here. This is crazy, people. I probably shouldn't do cinematic view. We're gonna be going through a tunnel, but let's just look at that. Like, I know this is New Mexico, but even still, it doesn't matter. Like, this is the quality that I talk about with SCS, and everyone, or if you don't know, SCS is crazy with their new map extensions. They're always pushing the boundaries with realism, and obviously you can look. Now, I don't have the best gaming PC in the world, and for anyone who's been around the channel long enough knows that, but it is just incredible to see what's happening with these new states and just the detail they go into. I'm also looking forward to the new viewpoint feature, or however you want to say it. It's going to be kind of interesting to get some cinematics in there, just something different. It's going to be just kind of nice to just to be able to see some of the scenery that's sometimes hard to always find. When it comes to going in different places, trying to see all the little viewpoints and stuff like that. And plus, it's going to be really handy when it comes to doing my map tour of Idaho. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. So also when it comes to the new graphic engine thing that they brought in with this beta update and stuff like that, I've kind of tried it. Works okay, but I do get some pretty severe frame drops every once in a while when I get into more wooded areas like this. Like, we'd be putting along here, not very well. Now that I know 100% that's down to my my system. I mean, I don't have the greatest GPU, let alone my CPU lets me down basically every day. So it's just one of those things where I don't have the highest processing power in the world, and so when it comes to running high resolutions, high refresh rates, which really I only run 60 frames anyways, so because I don't have a monitor any higher than that, and I don't do anything higher than 1080 because, well, you know, that's all I have anyways. And that's all I can upload too. That's the other thing. I can't really upload anything too high anyways. But yeah, I do, like, it's one of those things where I don't know if I can run it very efficiently on my system, but I'm sure a lot of you with better systems than me have had a lot of fun with that new graphic feature, being able to see even more depths. I am going to still try and fiddle with it, see if I can kind of fudge my settings around, see if anything will happen. I'm not optimistic, but obviously we will see. I can always hope. That's my philosophy. I can always hope. Wow, we kind of went from in the woods to plain desert here, didn't we? We really did. Just kind of out of nowhere. Just kind of went from in the middle of the kind of wooded areas to flat desert and all this kind of desert brush and stuff. It's just kind of interesting how that one goes. We got to be getting close to Hobbs now. I think so, by the terrain, because you can tell this is very like Western Texas-ish, like the iconic kind of, right? So when you're getting into like eastern New Mexico and stuff, you really start seeing this kind of flat, kind of bone dry feeling that this area has. So obviously we must be getting close. Gotta be getting close. So speeds change up here, so gotta put on the brake so I don't get a speeding offense, because last thing I want now is a speeding offense, considering I already like completely wrecked my truck. I didn't wreck it, but gave it a good old bang. It looks, I can't tell what place this is. Artesia. Okay, well, we're getting close to Hobbs then. And we have to go really slow through here. And I'm gonna get actually into this lane over here, because I want to be able to get this guy off the line, I think. Because I want to be, let's just kind of push our luck at 30 maybe. Can we keep 30 and not get a fine? Maybe. Well, it's probably going to be close, but we're going to see. Maybe. Guy, let me over, let me over. He's not going to let me over. I'm going to have to keep it rolling high. Right, we're going right through though. That's good. I don't mind that. Let's just kind of merge our way over here. Apply the brakes and start slowing down. Yeah, we gotta be getting close now, because I think Artesia was pretty... Yeah, we're not far away at all, which is good. And I'm wondering... I'll discover that at next episode, because obviously we're going to be in Hobbs, so we're going to have to kind of come back, which is going to be very interesting. And hopefully we'll start heading up north. So we may do another long haul. Not sure how that one's going to go. I may just do a few normal episodes again, just because, and then go from there. Let's get rolling here. But hopefully you guys have enjoyed this long haul series. I mean, I like doing it just because it's one of those things where it gives longer journeys, more money into the bank, but I can kind of break it up so I can actually upload it. And that's the main verdict. But it also allows me to kind of split up the episode, so it's easier to talk and stuff in between, because obviously it's not like I can't live stream at all, so I don't have any interaction with you guys while I'm recording. So obviously doing long journeys without just cutting, which I guess I could do. I could just, fast forward. If it's going to be a lot of highway driving, I just fast forward and show only if there was an issue, which odds are there probably would be. So that would really be the only thing that I would do, which I guess is a possibility, and I know a lot of content creators do that. But I normally like just to show the full thing, just because it gives you a sense of, well, I mean, I make mistakes talking here and there. I don't aim to be the perfect content creator. I don't think anyone can be, and so I just kind of do with what I enjoy. Obviously I normally say a lot, and there's things that I'm working very hard on to try and fix and correct when it comes to speaking longer terms and thinking of things, not just saying but actually just pausing. There's things like that I just try and accommodate, but obviously there's things that there's just part of me, and I have to work with that. So we're just going with that. Man, truck is quite fuel efficient. I don't know if it's just my driving or what, because I know we did refuel not too long, like I think it was it last episode? I can't remember now. It's been such a blur with everything happening with ATS news and stuff like that, or Prime News and all that stuff. I can't remember when we did, but I mean, it wasn't too long ago, I know that, and yet we're still not burning that much fuel. Now, I was saying that we haven't gone that far in terms of things, and I mean, I guess this isn't the heaviest low, but even still, it's still hefty enough, I would say. Now, whenever this series does come back, which I guess will be within a week, because I don't know if I'll put any, like, I'll probably just obviously do the Idaho showcases and stuff, and then we'll start another journey the following Saturday. But I do want to there's going to be obviously some changes truck-wise and skin-wise coming very, very soon. That's just a loan payment, which is, I don't know how painful that is. Let's just check on, that's the wrong button. I always hit that. Man, that actually took us down quite a bit. Now, saying that, we do have, I think we have a significant amount of loans out. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty confident we do. So, yeah, it's one of those things. Dude, why are you putting on the brakes? Why are you putting on the brakes? Gee, dude. You didn't have to put on the brakes for that. I didn't honk the horn because I didn't want to be aggressive, but my word. I mean, there was no way I was stopping. I had my foot flat on the ground, people. I don't know why it wasn't slowing down more, but I was like, dude, you don't need... That's the one thing about the AI. They merge interestingly, let's just say that. Sometimes they'll just slam on the brakes for no apparent reason. And yeah, they just kind of... It's like there's no one ahead of them. He could have just merged over, but he had to slam on the brakes and follow their paths, which does get on my nerves sometimes, but I mean, what can you do, right? It's one of those things that that you just kind of have to deal with, go with, and keep and move on. Hobbs discovered. That is good, because I'm getting tired of I'm getting tired of talking. I'm not feeling 100%. That's just something that will pass and go, but obviously I wanted to make sure I could get this this content out for you guys and trying to clear up the whole mess that's happening right now. So that, yeah, that's why I'm kind of struggling a bit. I'm just not operating at 100% capacity, but I do want to make sure that you guys get your content that you deserve. And yeah, so that's why I, been kind of struggling. I better not hit this cop. That'd be bad. Oh, we got through just in the nick of time because we crossed that track back a little bit. And there's a train going through now. So we got through at the nick of time. Now, saying that, it doesn't last very long in ATS, so there's some... But that's the one thing, because in real life, you can sit there for a long time sometimes when you get these miles and miles of long trains that go through, but in ATS that's not really an issue. It's really just how long it is before the train actually appears at the intersection, but that's okay. We're pulling up the wall, Bert. That's all good. I think I have to go, yeah, truck deliveries this way. Let's pull in around to kind of snake our way in. Throw on the flashers. And let's see where we deliver. Oh, there's a hole in the map over there. Can you see it from out here? Or is it just cinematic view? Just cinematic view. That building is not registering, isn't it? Interesting. Well, there's a bug for you, people. But that's okay. That's beta. That's probably just something weird that's happening with the graphic stuff. That would make sense. I'm not going to make a big deal out of that. That will probably be fixed because there's just things. I've been here before and I've never seen that. So that's something that's a new issue that they're probably going to be patching. Let's see. How do I need to be back in? Oh, I can drive right through and then back up in. That's perfect. I just didn't want to get too far in and realize I would have had to spin around. But I guess there's lots of room in here anyway, so it's not a big deal. Let's go up kind of like that. Tilt this way so we can start going in. It's in reverse. Let's go ahead and spin this guy in, hopefully without hitting something. Maybe. There's a trailer there on the inside that I'm a little... Yeah, no, not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. Let's go ahead up here and try that again. Crank this back this way a little bit. There we go. That should get around the trailer now. It's deceptive, these mirrors. Let's rotate in. Now let's just kind of pull forward because we're about to hit that other trailer. I could see it. Let's go ahead and finish it up here. Oh, that's the wrong way. Start going the wrong way. That's not good. Okay. Kind of get it centered-ish in the lines. Oh well. That is gonna do. So let's go ahead and do that. Turn off the lights, turn off the truck, come outside to this really strange camera angle, and yeah, let's hit T and decouple the trailer. There we go. Satisfactory. Yeah, well, we damaged a lot. We damaged it a little. $2,000 in deductions. That's not the end of the world, I don't think. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. That was great. Well, great-ish, other than a little bit of damage. Thank you guys for understanding with the whole upload thing. The schedule, that's kind of a whole big mess, but obviously exciting things to come now that Idaho is out. And without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.